Guys, pakita niyo na mo yung video sa Marawi. Yung Marawi sa is good. Ano nga ka? Grabe pala yung ginagawa ng mga ice ko, no? Tingnan nyo. Kung itsura ni Jason, natin yung... Okay na!
The Philippines marks 5 years since Marawi was freed from the Islamic State-inspired Maute group. But as Bianca Dava tells us, many residents of the city are still struggling to return to their normal lives.
It was former President Rodrigo Duterte who declared Marawi City liberated from terrorist influence on October 17, 2017. After 5 months of fighting that killed about 1,200 individuals, including over 900 militants, and left around 370,000 individuals homeless.
I hereby declare Marawi City liberated from the terrorist influence that marks the beginning of rehabilitation of the city.
The firefight erupted in May that year when security forces attempted a raid to arrest ISIS-affiliated Abu Sayyaf group leader Isnilon Hapilon. Members of the radical Islamist group Maute were called in for reinforcements. 5 years after, the rehabilitation of Marawi City is ongoing, with roads, bridges, houses, and other infrastructure still being constructed. Residents also remain in evacuation centers. Presidential Advisor on Peace, Reconciliation, and Unity Secretary Carlito Galvez Jr. says confusing land titles continue to be a challenge in the rehabilitation process.
Yung tinatawag natin marami tayong challenges is yung tinatawag natin mga land titles kasi overlapping yun natin doon, and we know that we have been looking at possible ways na talagang mai-distribute yung mga titles doon sa more or less na mga 4,000 to 5,000 na nakita natin na nahadon pa sa rehabilitation area.
Asked about the Marawi Compensation Board, Galvez says the Marcos administration is already aware of the urgency of appointing members to avoid further delays in reparations for civilian lives and properties lost.
We have already created yung tinatawag nating yung through the Marawi Compensation Act. Nagkakaroon na ng tinatawag nating transition, and partly na natanong na nga ako sa Office of the President kung ano yung magandang gawin doon. Kaya nga nire-organize kaagad yung tinatawag nating yung organization ng Marawi Compensation Act para makuha talaga yung tinatawag na real figures at saka yung tinatawag nating compensation ng each individual na nakita natin na talagang naapektuhan ng Marawi liberation.
Meanwhile, the Philippine Army paid tribute to the soldiers and policemen who died while fighting during the 2017 siege. A wreath was offered at the Marawi Pylon, a memorial monument.
We believe the best way to pay tribute to them is for us to make sure that such horrific event will not happen again. And this is what we have actually been doing over the past 5 years.
The Philippine Army also prepared an exhibit which showcased memorabilia, items recovered in the encounter sites, and equipment used by troops in the longest urban warfare in the country's recent history. Military personnel who personally fought against the Maute group manned the exhibit. One of them is Colonel Grimel Brual.
Mixed emotion. Nadudun yung pride kasi nare-recognize yung effort. We are so proud kasi we were able to liberate Marawi in a very short time, but deep inside me, and sinasabi ko sa kanila na you did not die in vain. Naririto kami. Your name will be immortalized for us. Your name will be forever embedded in our heart.
Bianca Dava, ABS-CBN News.